I'm James Coleman, and this is Life Equipped 360.
You can create an athlete with a brand that's viable outside of the athletic development part. They can be prepared for life and not even know it.
Happy New Year to all the folks who are just kind of finding out about us, YouTubing, or you seeing stuff on the Facebook page or Twitter or on the IG. What I wanted to do is give an opportunity to introduce us in the brand of what we do. The reason why we're doing this is that if you look at ESPN or you look at Facebook, you look at the different things around there, today's athlete has considerable obstacles, but opportunities in those obstacles that they get presented that weren't really ever available to anybody else. Every day they have the biggest platform. People are following them at 14 years old, giving them the kind of press that is unimaginable to guys like me, even 15 some odd years ago, and then people that I work with who are doing this 30 some odd years. What we want to do is teach these guys how to take this newfound freedom, this newfound opportunity, and focus it more to be able to create a brand for themselves. In that, it will make for not only a better athlete, a better business person, and then for channel life after athletics whenever they choose to hang their cleats up. Today, it's a little bit different than it was even 15 years ago when I was in high school, or even the 30 years when some of my colleagues were playing sports, and most people don't understand exactly how to go through this. But having been one of the first group of recruits to go through the internet age, and also having the opportunity to train some of the most dynamic young men in the nation and help them through the process, what I've noticed is that there are plenty of challenges, opportunities, and if you take those challenges and opportunities and you zoom focus it, you can create an athlete with a brand that's viable outside of the athletic development part. They could be prepared for life and not even know it. They can be prepared for life and everything that comes with it. I believe everywhere we're at is a sum total of our current experiences in life. What I've done a good job of in my life is taking every experience that I've had, athletically, personally, spiritually, and try to put it all into a circular foundation to where I can go into any environment and be successful, taking on and leaning on those experiences. What I plan to do is take young men, and in some cases women, through the videos, through mentorship, through opportunities to engage the community and show them exactly the same process in which I've done in my life. It's a constant opportunity to gain freedom. What I say by freedom is that you know every aspect about your brand. You are no longer just working, or you're no longer just being an athlete just to be an athlete. You're doing something to create a future that's bigger than yourself. And at the end of the day, that's what all of us want for our children. That's what all of us want for our own lives, is to be able to walk into something and say, this is bigger than me. Right now, we're targeting males. Specifically, we're targeting athletic males. Reason being is that's what I'm passionate about. But if you really look at where society is going and the different things, this is the demographic that really needs the most help. They're entering a world where nobody is really giving them guidance, or they're talking to them about antiquated ideas or thought process that happen. There's a lot of athlete myths out there, like some of the ones and I've made enough mistakes to be able to help you get around all of those things. Academics is one of the big things. I preach heavy with my clients that they need to focus on the academics and that foundation, whether it's in college, whether it's in high school. Again, those things build the foundation for what we're going to be as an adult. The other thing is that you can get out of trouble as long as you're really a good athlete. If there's one thing that's consistent in the media day in and day out, nobody cares. You're only as good as your last play, and you're only as good as your ability to play. Getting in trouble winds you up on a bench or in bigger trouble, and then you're not able to get on the field. You're not able to move on. You're not able to build your brand. In particular, male athletes, we succumb to these challenges, these opportunities to make bad mistakes. And what happens is we don't know how to then react to it. So just because you make the mistake, I'm here to be able to show you that there's a path that you can take out of it, and there's a path of redemption, and that life isn't over because you made that one harmful mistake. To sum it all up, what we're really trying to do is get these guys to focus on, think with the end in mind. Everybody talks about character, and that is a big thing. But what we want to literally do is show these guys how to have that work ethic and that character that's been so prevalent in their lives and through academics or through athletics, and take it to every single aspect of their life. everybody wants to be inspired, but we want to take it past and beyond inspiring. We want to inspire those to aspire to become the greatest. And with that, we'll make the biggest impact into our communities, into our households, and into everybody's everyday lives.